and welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be about my favorite TV shows and movies of 2019. So when I was putting together this list, I realized I did not watch a lot of things in 2019. I only watched 6 new movies and 5 new TV shows. Everything else I watched in the year I rewatched. And I feel like that's becoming more and more of a thing for me, where I just rewatch my favorite things over and over again, and I don't watch anything new. I always feel like it's really daunting to start something new. I would like to start some new TV shows in 2020 and watch a lot more movies in 2020, so hopefully I can do that. But I have 3 favorite movies of the year and 4 favorite TV shows of the year, and then I have like some returning favorites. So I'm going to start with the movies first. So as I said, I have 3 favorite movies of the year. I guess we'll go from 3 to 1 because they are in order for me. So my third favorite movie of 2019 is the Matchmakers Playbook. So this is actually on Passionflix. This is an adaptation that they did, and I just really liked it. I enjoyed it more than I enjoyed the book. I will also leave all of my reviews for everything that I'm talking about down below. I have done a few reviews on some of the movies and some of the TV shows, so I'll link everything down below. I enjoyed this movie more than I enjoyed the book. The acting was pretty good, and at that point I definitely thought it was one of Passionflix's best adaptations so far. Like, I just thought they did a really good job. I definitely do think it stands out to me when I think of Passionflix. This follows a guy at college who has had an end to his football career, and he makes this company or this thing with his friend where they become wingmen essentially. I don't know what the term is, but they have this website where girls can sign up. It's essentially if like a girl wants to get better at dating or make a boy jealous or whatever, they help with that. And basically this girl just asks for his help to help a guy notice her. It was a pretty cute movie and definitely a favorite. My second favorite movie was Dirty Sexy Saint. I really loved this. This is definitely one of my favorite from Passionflix so far in general. Like, it is one of my favorites. I just thought they did a fantastic job with the adaptation. The book wasn't anything special, and so I expected the adaptation to be pretty mediocre, but I enjoyed the adaptation way more. I thought the acting was really well done and the pacing of the movie was really good. The chemistry between both actors was fantastic, and I just really loved it. And this follows a woman who kind of runs away from her wealthy family, and she ends up at this bar where she meets Clay, who is the owner of the bar, and she kind of needs a job, so he hires her. It's super cute and a fantastic movie. And my favorite movie of the entire year is definitely After. I have made countless videos about After, so I'll link both of my reviews down below, but I just really loved it. It is nothing like the book, but I grew to love both. Like, I grew to love the adaptation for what it is, and I obviously still really love the books for how they are. I am hopeful that the second movie is more faithful to the book. I loved the actors. It was definitely more cute and more lighthearted than the book, and it was definitely more teen targeted, but I still really loved it, and I just thought it was really well done. Obviously I do still have issues with it. I just can't help but love it. I could probably talk about a million things I love about the movie, but even though it's nothing like the book, it is still one of my favorite adaptations of all time. So now for TV shows, I have 4 favorite new TV shows that I watched in 2019, and then I have 3 returning TV shows where they had like a new season that I just quickly want to mention. So I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys my favorite TV shows of 2019. So coming in at number 4 is You, season 1 and season 2. Right when season 2 was coming out, I finally decided to watch season 1 and absolutely loved it. Obviously continued and watched season 2. This show is just so unique and different. It's not like anything else that's on TV right now. I have read both of the books and really enjoyed both books. So I already knew basically what was going to happen. I already saw some stuff coming, obviously, but I still think they did a really good job with the adaptations and with the execution of everything. It had been several years since I've read the books, so I still kind of remembered what happened, but it still kind of surprised me even though I knew what was going to happen. I just thought they did really well with that, and it was really well acted. I forgot to mention this in my TV and movie wrap-up for November and December, but I loved Beck's monologue in like her final episode. I absolutely loved that. It was so intense and dramatic, and it was so well acted, and I absolutely loved that. I forgot to like praise on that a little bit in my wrap up, but that was definitely one of my favorite scenes of like the whole show. It was just so well done. Season 2 was even crazier. It was intense. It's so weird because Joe was trying to be a little bit of a better person, yet things just didn't work out in his favor at all. It still blew up in his face. Yeah, You was just a fantastic TV show, and I'm really glad I finally watched it. Coming in at number 3 is Killing Eve. I also binged season 1 and season 2 right before season 2 ended, which I think was in the summer. This show was just phenomenal. If you don't know what Killing Eve is, this follows a detective. I can't remember what her title is, and she is trying to track down this assassin, and it's kind of a little bit of a cat and mouse game. It is so entertaining, so on the edge of your seat, gripping. Like, it's just really intense yet also pretty funny. Like, Villanelle is a funny character. The end of season 2 was just crazy. I have no idea what's going to happen in season 3. I also did see the ending of season 2 coming though. Like, I kind of saw that coming. If you like Orphan Black, I think you will really like the show. It has similar vibes for some reason. Like, it reminds me of Orphan Black a lot. Not with like any of the science stuff. I think more just like with the killing and acting and with the twists and everything. Yeah, this show is just amazing. It deserves all the hype. It is a fantastic TV show, and if you haven't watched it yet, I highly, highly recommend you do. And coming in at number 2 is Driven, which is a Passionflix adaptation. It's only 1 season, and it follows like the entire first book. This was a really well done adaptation. I mean, Passionflix never does bad adaptations. Like, they always follow the books really, really well. The acting was fantastic in here. I think if you're a fan of the book, you'll love the adaptation. The chemistry between the actors was just phenomenal. Yeah, I really loved it. Driven follows our female character who works for not a foster care, but like a home group type thing. She kind of takes care of those kids and tries to give them, I think it's more like a day group thing. I can't really remember what the term is. She goes to this fundraiser for the organization that she works for, and she bumps into this famous race car driver who donates his money to one of the charities, and they kind of hit it off, but he kind of has like a dark past, you know, that type of stuff. And I thought the adaptation was really, really good. And coming in at number 1 is Lucifer. I binged all 4 seasons. I love this show so much. I can't wait for season 5. But if you don't know what Lucifer is, it's basically about Lucifer, who is tired of being in hell. So he decides to spend some time on Earth and causes some havoc. This show is just so funny and so unique, so entertaining, and the acting is phenomenal. I definitely cried in a few episodes. It's oddly like a heartwarming show. Some episodes are pretty heavy and deal with some important topics, but they handle them really well. I just really love this show, and I think it is one of my favorites like of all time. It's just so good, and I'm so happy I decided to finally watch it in 2019. And the last 3 TV shows I'm going to talk quickly about because they are returning favorites. So we have Brooklyn Nine-Nine season 6. Season 6 was fantastic. I absolutely loved it. I do miss Gina though. I hate how she's not in like the newer seasons because I absolutely loved her. But season 6 was fantastic. Really loved it. You guys know it's like literally my favorite show of all time. Mayans season 2 was crazy. I really loved it. It was intense and dramatic and epic and action-packed. Definitely a fantastic season. I'm very excited for season 3. And the last one is Schitt's Creek season 5. I finally binged season 5, and really loved it. The whole cabaret episodes were definitely my favorite. Those were so good. Overall, this season was just fantastic and funny and yet emotional. Such a feel-good show. I absolutely love Schitt's Creek. And season 5 was just so damn good. I really loved it. So those were all my favorite TV shows and movies of 2019. Let me know what your favorite TV shows and movies of the year were. And if you have any recommendations for me, go ahead and leave them down below. I really hope that I watch some new stuff in 2020 and that I watch some good stuff. I feel like I wasn't really watching a lot, but I don't feel like I actually watched that many good stuff either. I don't know. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a like, subscribe, follow me on all my other social media, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!